In today's video, I'm going to be getting into 26 Clash Royale concepts that someone on Reddit posted, and these are very unique and creative ideas, some of the best concepts I've seen in a long time, which is why I wanted to share them with you guys in today's video, and you guys can let me know in the comments which one is your favorite, which one do you actually want to see implemented in the game, season concepts. Let me know what you think. There's so many to get to, so let's get right into it. The first one is for Season 69, March the Birthday Joust. To celebrate 9 legendary years of Clash Royale, we're presenting the Ultimate Duel, a jousting contest between the Prince and the Dark Prince. Come one, come all to the Clan War Coliseum, where you can witness the fight of the century. These two brothers have grown stronger through evolution and are more ready than ever to battle. The Evolved Prince is now stronger and shinier. The upgraded Prince can pierce through small enemies with his charge. It's going to be a one-cycle evolution. The Evolved Dark Prince channels energy through his club, letting out a massive shockwave after charging, which deals damage and stuns enemies for 1.5 seconds, and this is going to be a 2-cycle evolution. There's also going to be an event during this season where players vote between the Prince and the Dark Prince using their new emotes. Whichever one wins will be given out for free at the end of the season. Happy jousting! Birthday rewards will be given out every day of the season, including gold, wildcards, and a free champion. For the April season, we got skulls and smiles. Let's lighten the mood, everyone. This season, we're bringing jokes, pranks, and laughs galore with the new evolution in Tower Troop that lived for comedy. Ooh, poor choice of words. Evolve Balloon now drops spells in a random order every 6 seconds until it reaches a building. This is going to be the Rage, Freeze, or Goblin Curse. All of them deal no damage, just the effect, which lasts for 2 seconds each, and this is going to be a 1-cycle evolution. Welcome the latest Tower Troop, the Skeleton Jester. In life, death, and afterlife, his cherry charlatan enjoys bringing humor to those in the arena. Unfortunately, his idea of humor is blowing people up, so this would be the first Splash Tower Troop, which we don't have yet, so that could actually be a very good idea. Next, we got May, which is Call of the Wild. A mysterious being has brought the Force to life, revealing hidden secrets and dangers around every corner. Only one man can tame the wildlife before it gets out of control. Gear up for the expedition of a lifetime, but beware that nature is often cruel. Every 6 seconds, Evolved Hunter shoots a giant net that traps enemies and pulls them toward him, which is going to be a 2-cycle evolution. Druid is the latest legendary troop coming to the game. This is going to be a 6-elixir troop. First shoots light energy from his staff, dealing area damage. Then after losing half of his health, he transforms into a massive bear that charges at enemy troops in buildings before clawing them. Watch out for the Thorns. Overgrowth is the newest 4-elixir epic spell that creates a large area of vines, dealing damage to enemies over time and giving 30% of it back to its allies as health. Pretty cool concept over there. Next is going to be June. Mini but mighty. A mysterious portal has opened in the arena, bringing a whole new host of visitors from Clash Mini, including a brand new champion from the Deep Sea. We're introducing a whole new game mode, Mini Madness, where you can collect minis, upgrade them, and fight it out in this pint-sized pummel. Evolve Mini P.E.K.K.A moves 10% faster and deals 10% more damage each time he loses 20% of his health. So that's a pretty nice idea there, I feel like. Pain is a powerful tool after all. It's going to be a 2-cycle evolution. The Wave Master is the latest 4-elixir champion. This water-loving warrior has decent health and attacks with his trident, piercing through up to 5 ground troops. For his ability, he spends 2 elixir to summon a massive wave, pushing back all enemies in his path and waterlogging them, which permanently decreases their damage by 10%. Introducing Mini Madness, a new game mode based on Clash Mini. Here players can collect miniature versions of every card in the game and use special mini tokens to upgrade them. Mini tokens can be found in chests and as rewards and challenges. This new game mode features several iconic modes like 7 times Elixir, Touchdown, and Heist, as well as a special mode called Super Stacking, where players can merge 2 minis together to create the ultimate fighters. It's not the size that matters, but how you use it. For July, we got Flying Flames. Time to turn up the heat. It's the hottest summer ever in the arena, with forests burning and icebergs melting thanks to climate change. 2 new evolutions arrived this season, both of which have a fondness for fire and flight. It's time to light up the skies and smoke your enemies in battle. The Evolved Phoenix lays an indestructible egg, which also creates a burst of flames after hatching 2 cycles. I really like that idea. The Evolved Baby Dragon charges up his attack the longer he's in flight, dealing up to 30% additional damage and leaving behind a small burning area, which is also going to be a 2-cycle evolution. For August, we got Creatures of the Night. Deep in the caverns underneath the arena, a swarm is brewing. For centuries, they hibernated, lying patiently for the right moment to strike. One day, a lone miner ventured off course while digging for gems. He searched the tunnels for days, desperately looking for an escape, until he found a door with an ancient symbol on it. Eagerly, he went in, but only the swarm came back out. Evolved Mega Minion now blocks projectiles with his armor every 6 seconds. He also spawns 2 minions after dying, and it's going to be a 2-cycle evolution. The Minion Hive, the latest 6 elixir rare building, spawns 2 minions every 7 seconds plus 2 more after being destroyed. I don't know why, but the Minion Hive kind of sounds weak. It kind of reminds me of the Barbarian Hut. I don't know how viable it's going to be, so it might need to be better stats than that. For September, we got back to building. The Master Builder has been hard at work throughout the year, and now he's ready to present his greatest invention and an evolution for one of his old creations. Part bird, part building, and all danger. It's sure to be a great addition to your collection. Eagle Artillery is now crowning jewel of the King's Arsenal. This defensive 5 elixir legendary building pierces through its targets with each shot. Ironically, it's not a great bird's nest. Must be all the noise it makes after getting destroyed. Evolved elixir pump seems normal at first, but after it loses half of its health, it begins stealing elixir from your opponent every 3 seconds. A 1-cycle evolution. That sounds absolutely broken, but honestly, not a bad idea for an elixir pump evolution, especially if they tone down. Maybe instead of 3 seconds, maybe every 5 seconds would be a little bit more balanced, but not a bad idea. And then for October, we got the Weird Sisters. For the first time ever, we're getting 3 evolutions for the most frightening family in the Clash universe. The Witch, the Night Witch, and Mother Witch are now evolved and scarier than ever before. At the start of the season, players have the option to unlock one of them for free. After that, the Witch will appear in the Diamond Pass, and the 2 others will be in-game purchases. With some help from her mother, Evolved Witch has created a special curse that turns her opponents into skeletons. She also summons more of them after being defeated. Sure, she seems obsessed, but who am I to judge? 1-cycle evolution. Honestly, very good idea for the Witch's evolution. Pain and pleasure go hand in hand with the Evolved Night Witch as she heals herself for 15% of the damage she deals with each hit. That's going to be a 2-cycle evolution. Anyone else feel a bit sick? Evolved Mother Witch's curse is now infectious to nearby troops. Not as infectious as her smile, though. 2 cycles. Not a bad idea for the Mother Witch's evolution as well, but for it being a 2-cycle evolution, maybe needs to be something a little stronger, or maybe it could be 1 cycle instead. For November, we got the Hog Heroes. The third time's the charm. We're upping the ante for Clan Wars 3.0 with a brand new type of troop, Clan Heroes. These 4 special cards can only be used during war and have a limit of 1 per deck. Use their unique abilities to turn the tide of battle. We're also introducing better rewards in more team-based modes like 3v3 and Punching Bag, where each clan competes to deal the most damage to a target within 3 minutes. I like that it's limited to war, so it incentivizes people to play war where they can only access these types of troops there. Evolve Hog Rider now charges after 2.5 tiles, dealing double damage where it headbutts any building. Hogs truly are a man's best friend. It's going to be 2 cycles. As for the Clan Heroes, you got the Grand Warden 5 Elixir. It deals area damage to troops and buildings. It drops a spell that heals allies and boosts their damage by 10% on death. You got the Headhunter, which is going to be 3 Elixir. It targets the highest hit points ground troop and stays invisible until she attacks. And then you got the Minion Prince, which is 4 Elixir, blasts his enemies from above and recovers 10% of his health every 10 seconds. And lastly, you got the Barbarian King, which is going to be 5 Elixir, attacks fast, and spawns a Barbarian every 6 seconds. And this brings us to the final December season, Abominable Winter. This the season of clashing. A bone-chilling avalanche has come upon the arena, bringing it with 2 icy evolutions, a very abominable snowman, and special rewards for Clashmas. Baby, it's cold outside. Evolve Freeze slows any enemies that enter its radius by 10% per second and keeps them slowed down after leaving it. It's going to be a 2-cycle evolution. I mean, that sounds kind of interesting. I guess it depends on how large the radius is. Is it just going to be the same as the freeze now? I mean, I guess we'll see. That kind of sounds weak, though, just from how it sounds. I could be wrong, though. The evolved Ice Wizard freezes his enemies fully for 2 seconds on landing, and the slowdown from his attack lasts 1 second longer, 2 cycles. That, on the other hand, definitely sounds a lot stronger just from reading the stats. Please give a warm welcome to the Yeti, the latest 7 Elixir epic troop in the game. Hailing from the northern mountains, he once lived in isolation, but the constant noise of Clashmas celebrations awoke him from hibernation. Now he lurches into battle with his Yeti mites, which spawn every 6 seconds. Revenge is a dish best served cold. And then during the 12 days leading up to Clashmas, players will earn free rewards, including gold, gems, wildcards, and Evo shards. Keep in mind, guys, literally one person made these 26 concepts you saw here, so big shout out to him. It seems like one person kind of doing more work than some of the Clash Royale devs. I don't even know if that's sad or we could applaud this guy for it, because, I mean, he's not getting paid for this. He just made these for fun, which is why I decided to let you guys know what they were in a video. Big shout out to this guy, Speed Optimal 6217. I was reading the comments. A lot of people really liked them as well. All very creative and surprisingly balanced. That's the thing. A lot of them very balanced, especially some of the evolutions. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already. You can use creator code Boss to support me in any Supercell game, and let me know in the comments below which ones of these concepts do you guys like the most. Are there any that should actually be added? I would not be surprised if Clash Royale actually implements some of these into the game, especially some of the evolution ideas. I could definitely see that happening for some of them. And thanks again until next time, guys.